Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farhan Siregar. Mr. Secretary General, I am here today to fight for humanity. I am here today to fight for justice for the Palestinian people. I am here today to call for an end of the violence and for immediate ceasefire to save the lives of innocent people, including women and children. The safety and well-being of mankind is always our number one priority. I am sure that each one of us are touched when confronted with image of 2-month-old baby injured and pulled away from the rubble as her family lay dead. The only question we should ask ourselves is how much longer shall we let these atrocities continue? All of us know that it's completely asymmetric by nature between Israel and the oppressor, the occupying power, and the Palestinians, the occupied, who are continuously being oppressed. Occupation is the core of the issue. The international community owes the Palestinian people a long overdue the independent state of Palestine living side by side in equal footing with all of us. This continued occupation and aggression by Israel does not only warrant condemnation, but it is also a grave violation of international law that demands our action. Thus, I call on the UN General Assembly to take 3 actions. First, stop the violence and military action to prevent further casualties. At the same time, the General Assembly should demand for an immediate, durable, and fully respected ceasefire. All avenues must be exhausted to de-escalate the situation urgently, as we also support continued and relentless efforts by Secretary General. Furthermore, we must able to prevent future recurrence of the atrocities. In this regard, General Assembly should call for the establishment for an international presence in Al-Quds to monitor and to ensure the safety of Palestinian people in the occupied territories, and to protect the status of Al-Haram, Al-Sharif compound, the holy place for 3 religions. Second, to ensure humanitarian access and protection of civilians. And every minute we spend here deliberating could mean another Palestinian life lost. I call the General Assembly, together with relevant UN agencies and other actors, to step up effort in providing humanitarian assistance to the affected Palestinian people. It must urge Israel to open and allow access for delivery of humanitarian aid, including Gaza, which has been under siege for more than 13 years. Third, pursue the credible multilateral negotiation. Credible negotiation is very important to advance a just and comprehensive peace based on 2-state solution in line with internationally agreed parameters. The General Assembly has moral and political responsibility to ensure that peace negotiation take place. We must put a stop the systematic effort of the occupying power that may leave nothing left to be negotiated. We must not allow Palestinians to have no other choice but to accept injustice for the rest of their lives. Therefore, we have to stop this injustice now. We have to continue our support to Palestinians to get their independence and justice. Mr. President, in recent days, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we witnessed the erosion of trust in multilateral institutions. Today, we hold this meeting with one main purpose: to ensure that justice prevails for the Palestinians. This meeting will be seen as a litmus test for multilateralism. We must remain committed and stand united in our effort against illegal acts of Israel towards ending the occupation in Palestine. We have to act now together. UN has to act now. Thank you.